installation will be waiting for you at the lodge. Commencing item exchange protocols.
You should have...
Allow me to assist in carrying some supplies.
inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. That'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
This unprovoked attack on the United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignment.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Vast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District. The Lodge is here in the city. We shouldn't keep Constellation waiting. The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power. Here we are, the Lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be, your spinal health will be compromised by carrying so many items. Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're...
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled this. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment. Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet... Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head. So, are you ready to get to work?
Hey, have you been up to the Eye recently?
I haven't needed to go up there in a bit. Why?
Oh, I just don't know how he does it.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work.
Some people love
The
that.
artifacts are relatively inert once. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard, so... Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we? We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. You can thank Barrett for that. If he's still around to thank them. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his... I will admit, it was something of a shock. Sure, go ahead. Exploration is my entire life. That being said, I will make a confession. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and... You mean, apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculus, and as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. My parents considered themselves to be enlightened. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any... It's not that I don't want to believe in anything. It's that my scientific mind is often... Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent... I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to... Very well. Next time.
Stolen any sacred
Bye-bye.
relics recently?
You really aren't gonna let it go, are you? I'm so busy with our work here that I don't think about it much these days.
Right, sure. You're telling me you haven't been on the lookout at all?
All right. There's a chance that a 15th century edition of Aquinas' Summa Theologica is out there. I've been asking a few questions in my spare time.
Well, look.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too. That was intense, wasn't it? The art? I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I'm Noelle. It's really nice. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy! gotta let it go. We got
We you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Kingdom.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard.
Sarah,
Contact
good
him
to
if you're
see you.
interested. We
Who's
all
your friend?
appreciate it.
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, or... United Colonies Volunteer Fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in? Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall. Get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted. The process starts with registration down in the orientation hall. Right. Got so well?
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Oh, he goes way back. Sol system has a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrol. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own.
Oh, brother.
Yes? You needed something?
Only those on official United Colonies business. The Vanguard exam? Just press the option for the Vanguard orientation. Stay safe.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. Issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the gnat. Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
Xenobiological research, but not sure.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what you lost, but you won't get it back.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
By Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, Oh, you are definitely the brightest, biggest star in... I have an eye for these things. Although at first, but now that I know it's you, but Are you saying I looked you up, tracked you down? Who'd be crazy enough to do that? Either way, it's such an honor. Hey, do you mind if I... What am I saying? You're a hero, of course. You won't be disappointed.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. But this ship is starting to feel like home.
I love coffee. It's my second favorite thing in the galaxy. Next to reading about you.
Struts retract. Let's go.
It's very quiet out in space. You would think there would be trumpets wherever you go.
while we're here, let's swing by Centaurian so I can pick up some ammo.
Be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay. No bounty.
It takes a strong mind and a good eye to sell art.
About 1 million things to do, and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry, I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been I can't be in 2 places at once, and Carl isn't here. Oh, really? Well, I really don't want to leave this unresolved. So I'll take you up on that. What I need sounds like it should be almost boring by your standards. I can talk you through it remotely. I just need you to fix the junction. Thanks for helping me out with this. I'm glad I can count on someone. Thanks for helping me out with this. I'm glad I can count on someone.
box. Look for it mounted on the wall. When you find it, open it up and flip the big switch. That's it. Great job. So that tripped the secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's, and maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
I hope I'm as cool as Solomon Coe when I grow up.
All right, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so maybe a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right? You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay, just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet. Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of field attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, There should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box.
Sidonia is
I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down.